Scorpio, welcome to your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot, and what a beautiful week it is. The astrology is supportive and it is high functional. So we're going to get into the biggest challenges of the week, but also the biggest blessings. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, everybody around the globe. Thank you so much for coming to my table, my tarot table. Remember that this is a tarot card reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign for Scorpio energy. So please do apply it to where it resonates. This is basically your reading. It is 100% your reading. So basically take all of these messages and allow them to resonate where they resonate for you. Remember that there's always an extended reading that I will share a link with down below in the description box, as well as I will pin it to the top of the comment section so that you guys can easily find it. We're going to start off with the current situation. We're going to unravel that. Whatever has happened in the past that relates to what's going on now will come out as I shuffle the cards. And then we will cast and predict into the future and go into the extended. Why am I so psyched about the astrology this week? Because it's a bunch of Pluto sextiles. Pluto sextile, Mercury, Venus, and the Sun. Now, by the end of the week, Mercury and Venus sextile will drop away, but nothing more complex fills up that gap. And that beautiful sextile between Pluto and Jupiter, what does that mean? It means you're lucky as hell right now. Now, the biggest challenge this week astrologically, you're not going to be able to believe what's happening. And in a lot of ways, you won't be able to believe that you're capable of it or that people actually think of you this way. It is not true. You are that way. People do feel that way about you. These are really your opportunities. This is not too good to be true, Scorpio. This is your time to actually be appreciated, valued, and get ahead. The issue is the cynicism that's built up over time, or the patterns and behaviors, or even the comfortability that you've created around not having things go your way. I just created a video and I hope that you watch it. It is called The Only Thing You Will Ever Need. The only manifestation technique that you will ever need. Please go watch that video, because what I say to you toward the end, the line, the phrase that I give you is so important and imperative for you guys this week, because what it'll do is it'll make it easier for you to believe the good stuff. Okay? Oh my God, let me show you the cards. Okay. Let's see if you guys can see that. We have a beautiful energy of bring a gentle touch. She always represents love. Deer always represents a new beginning, a new chance. It always represents something tender, something beautiful. So this could be a child coming into your life. This could be one of your children, or this could be a new love affair. It means starting all over, allowing yourself to heal, and what happens after the healing process, which is the new beginning, the new start. It's just such sweet energy, which is why in some ways you may not be paying attention to it. It's soft-spoken. It's not going to be blaring in your face, Scorpio. It's going to be tender, it's going to be gentle, and like I said, it could be a Virgo, something that maybe you consider on the boring side, or too boring to have paid attention to, or easily overlooked, because there's not a lot of flash, there's not a lot of flair here. There's just peaceful being. There's just kindness, there's just gentleness, there's tenderness. And this is absolute sincerity. You have 1 + 8 = 9. That means you're almost done. You're almost finished. You don't have to go very much farther. The healing really is here. And then we have right in the center of this energy, clear out the clutter. Clearing out the clutter from your family situations and family conflict, those emotions that don't serve you anymore. This is where we're discovering all the emotions that could keep you from accepting this, which is that new beginning, that fresh start. Whatever that is in your life, could be a job, could be a love affair. Please apply it to where it resonates. You have, it's not a second chance. I don't want to say it's a second chance because it's not a second chance, Scorpio. It is the next stage of your life, which means that the past is behind you. Second chances, remember, please. Second chances, you're still you're just getting a different shot at it. No, this is the transformed self. The fact that, no, you don't have to worry about the past anymore. And so often, us water signs especially have a very difficult time with living in the past. No, you don't have to worry about the past. Clear out the clutter. Now, this could also be you getting shit done, because remember, those sextiles are about functionality, which means I'm clearing out all the crap because the something new has come in. It's almost like the universe is giving you a really easy week, because here it is saying, look, I'm going to give you something wonderful. I'm going to give you the new start. I'm going to give you something beautiful, but you have to believe that it's there in order to clear out the crap so that you don't miss the blessing. And that, like I said, is going to be the challenge. This has got to do with baggage from family life, baggage from the 4th house, baggage that you've carried with you since you grew up, baggage from childhood, which is why we got a past card here as well. Think on your feet. This is Sagittarian energy. Now, this could also be a time frame. Remember, Sagittarius season is only about a week away. It means you're going to have to be able to see those curveballs. You're going to have to believe the curveballs exist. You're going to have to say, yeah, there's going to be some switch or some path or something that surprises you that you did not expect, but this is also a lucky twist of fate because of its Jupiterian energy. Think on your feet. Be willing to believe what's in front of you. Eyes on the prize, not on the past. And then we have see the big picture in the past. Now, I don't know what this means to you. Please leave your comments below and let me know. What this means to me is that in the past you learned a lesson from not seeing a big picture, from not seeing that there was something outside of what was obvious. This is also Taurus energy. So even just the past couple of weeks where Scorpionic energy was really, really firing off of Taurus energy with those new moon, full moons, all of that. Did it open your eyes? What did it open your eyes to? This suggests that there was an opportunity that was open to you, and now you're being asked to see it, to acknowledge it, to acknowledge that it's real and let go of the crap. It's like now you can finally see that it has manifested or that it is actually an option. Meanwhile, we have jump at it, take it quickly, go for it, so that you basically don't miss this shot. And what's wonderful, and this is why the universe is such a giving universe to you right now, is that sense of it's not going to let you throw it away. It doesn't want you to throw it away. It doesn't want you to miss this. And I would say that you don't want you to miss this. Now, with a see the big picture, this is like finally being able to see in the distance, finally being able to plan things out, as in plant those seeds for the future. Finally having that feeling inside of you like, I can actually count on the fact that this person's going to be around, or that this opportunity is going to be around. I'm actually in a place where I can start a new home or start I can start. I don't have to feel like I always have to kind of just block myself off. It's almost like a sense of, no, I feel like I can actually touch base here. I feel like I can actually bring some of my stuff inside. You know, I could actually start decorating my desk at the office. I don't have to constantly be afraid that they're pushing me out. Don't worry, we're going to get to more details. A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. This is a balanced relationship. It's a balanced partnership. It's a partner that is equal to you and will do equal for you. This is harmony when it comes to any kind of very intimate or important partnerships in your life. In fact, it can speak to intimacy in your life. This is what's so exceptional. A new romantic cycle begins. When you get a full cycle card, it rarely happens, but you get the full moon and you get the new moon of the same suit. That means there has been a completion. That means you acknowledge that there is a cycle that's ended so that something new can begin. This is a sense of you've been able to balance out all the strife, all the hardship, especially when it comes to relationships. And Pluto is sextile to Venus. Venus conjunct Mercury. So there is communication value there. There's also real sexiness there and real intensity. So you know that you're getting a really almost, I know it sounds boring. It's right. It sounds boring, but it's a balanced sense of relationship. It's also a sense of, wow, this person thinks of me the same way I think of them, right? And they do for me the same that I do for them. A win-win outcome is forecast. A new romantic cycle begins. Because this has to do with the scales of justice, this could also have to do with you finally clearing out all that crap, especially all that legal crap. If any of you, and please leave your comments below, you don't have to tell me anything, but just say, yeah, oh my God, that applies, have had to do with any court proceedings or any court proceedings that were getting in the way of any of your intimate partnerships. That can be divorce, or it could be stuff that you were going through on your own that was getting in the way of you being able to feel like, oh wow, I can be a full partner. Or if your partner was going through something, is saying that shit is out. It's done. It's actually over. And so you can start and you can begin and actually feel secure enough to say, hey, yeah, I can trust this. I can trust this. This is actually going to function. This is actually going to work out. Okay, and so we've just begun. This is your baseline reading. Let's get into details. Oh, Scorpio details. We have Temperance here, which is once again Sagittarius energy. Are you dealing with wait a second. Are you beginning again with somebody? Are you starting over again? Or is this in some ways a reincarnation? Is there a sense of, I feel you near me, I feel you back, I feel that you've come back to me? It would be more in a recycled way. It would be more in a sense of, even if a partner reminds you of somebody, only this time it's not with the bad shit, it's only the good stuff, like getting what you deserve this time around. And that could be getting justice. Getting justice for hold on. Getting justice for what's come from the past. But there's definitely a final decision that's been made. Temperance is finding a way to finally make things work out. And peace coming into a situation that may have seemed hopeless at one point. It's also marking Sagittarius season. So remember, by the end of this week, stop. There's a new moon in Sagittarius that's coming. It's one of the most benefic days of the year. It's one of the most lucky, especially for Sagittarians, but if luck is in the, Pluto is sextile to Jupiter still. So there's a sense of intensification and certainty. This is when you can really take a chance and get really lucky. Okay, I'm glad that I told you. I'm glad that I let you know. That's November 23rd. That's the new moon in Sagittarius. Right after the sun goes into Sagittarius on the 22nd, new moon in Sagittarius happens on the 23rd, and Pluto is still sextile. Pluto, aside from that sextile, is open, but it's still sextile Jupiter. That means there's something lucky, I think, coming out of the past, or being able to make up for or come full cycle on something from the past. So let's keep going, because we have Scorpionic energy. You have Sagittarian energy, and then the death card. This is Scorpio Sagittarius. Scorpio Sagittarius. This is growing and transcending and finally being able to expand after some death, some ending, some tremendous pain or suffering. Now you're seeing the immediate resurrection. Holy shit, 3 of Wands. It is a resurrection in a way, because this is something that you put out into the universe so long ago, you probably forgot about it or gave up on it. Because this is all about your ships coming in after a long time of waiting, but it's also about looking into the horizon and realizing there's other opportunities that are in front of me that maybe I never saw before, and now you're able to see them. But I just see you guys looking out and finally seeing something coming toward you that you've been waiting on, or that you've been feeling. I know a lot of people have been feeling something has been on its way. It's almost like it comes back from the dead, and then you have Ace of Wands. That's like, woohoo, guess what? New beginning, new start, completely fresh, new inspiration, new beginning, something that excites you. It's almost like your vitality returns. It's almost like a sense of, I feel beautiful again. I feel capable again. I feel recognized again. I got my energy back again. I just heard this, that if you have been dealing with somebody who has been sick a great deal, or you've been going through a lot of troubles with your health, this is your vitality comes back, or you get a good news on a sense of, hey, they're in remission now, or no, it's not as bad as we thought it was going to be, or yes, this is operable, and we're going to move on, and it's going to be awesome. It's almost like a new lease on life, but I almost feel like all that pain has already happened, and now there's a sense of it's paying off. You're actually finally seeing how a chance you took, where you may have risked a huge part of yourself, could just be, doesn't have to be physical, it could be, but reputation, career, all of those things. There was some great risk and change that you made, and now you're starting to see this exceptionality, and oh my God, finally, I'm starting to see this paying off as it's coming to, okay. Who is involved in this situation for Scorpio, please? First, we have a lot of cards on the table. This is a dream or wish come true. The Star card is here. You have wished for this. This is also beyond your wildest dreams, right? That's what happens when we let God in, beyond your wildest dreams. So we have the Star card here, Aquarian energy. Then we have the Page of Cups. This is a new love, or a new chance, or even a new look, or a new feeling of being appealing that you have wished for. But once again, it's also reconfirming these other cards, saying this is a new chance on love, new chance, completely new. This could also be a baby that you've prayed for, a baby that you've wished for. Ace of Pentacles, a huge career opportunity that is paying off. A new idea for a career that, yes, you're going to know this is just to go for, but it's also money coming back to you, value coming back, or your value finally being acknowledged. This is also a person that's sort of level up. I got to say, it's almost like that sexy young thing that also brings money to the table, or maybe that's how you're seen. like that feeling like that sexy young thing, that new, fresh, why hasn't anybody noticed them before? It's like suddenly you're finally noticed, or you finally noticed something that's been right in front of you the whole time. But this is definitely work for the past. This is payoff from the past, which also means you're ready emotionally, psychologically. You don't have the same hang-ups. You don't have the same obstacles in your way. Damn. It's almost like you're reborn. This is it. This is your phoenix period. This is when the phoenix has risen. This is not your breaking down period. This is when you can spread your wings and you're just revitalized again. It's you really feeling good. And that's why I think that there's like a return to health of some sort. Then we have Page of Pentacles, which is an opportunity, planting that seed. Making that new start, finding a place where you'd actually want to plant a seed. And then Queen of Pentacles, it's almost like a growing up phase, a sense of, yes, this is how it was all worth it, the more mature version. Now somebody may be coming back to you, or a sense of being able to take a relationship or an opportunity to the next level, because you finally have the ability, finally have the resources to do it. But yeah, it's once again, it's full cycle. It's that start and that not finish, but completion of something. And maybe you have finally completed something, or finally discovered something that you are finally willing to invest in. Something really excites you. So Scorpio, be on the lookout for things that really excite you, because it's almost like it's going to hit your desk. And you're going to feel for the first time in a long time, holy shit, I got something special here, and you'll be able to recognize it. Let's go to the extended so we can see how this plays out, specifically in your career, your love life, and your finances, and then sex and romance. We're going to get into all that gooey shit. Please take some time. Go to my community feed. If you have not voted or let me know, filled out that poll, I am going to be organizing my first ever meet and greet live Born Without Boundaries Tarot event to celebrate the 100K milestone we reached. So please, if you haven't voted yet, it's up there. It's on the community feed. It's going to take place around the spring equinox in March of 2023 in Austin, Texas. And there are 2 ways to join, either be there in person or virtual. And I'm just looking for ballpark numbers. This is not a commitment. I don't even know who's answering, But just let me know if you're interested on participating, which one. Now let's go to the extended. I will see you guys. I know I keep pointing below. This is such a beautiful week. Let's dig into the details. I'll see you guys there.